Often people ask, what did it cost? And I think it's really important that you are aware and talk to a surgeon who is A, fully qualified, B, you have confidence in, has a lot of experience, and that you trust. There are lots of factors that go into cost, and there are lots of factors that go into choosing a surgeon. It is most definitely not something that you should choose on price alone. This is, something that in most days you might see that incision and scars has a lot to do with the skill of the surgeon, your genetic makeup, and those sorts of things, I think, vary a lot. So when you're looking on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and you see someone who goes, oh, I only paid this much, be wary that you're not them and that your scar might be different, your incision placement might be different, the length of it might be different. So really make sure that you're comfortable and confident in the skill of the surgeon that you've chosen. Of course, no one has bottomless pockets, but you need to make sure that you are really researching who you're choosing to do this, not just someone who says, oh, I can give that a go. So just make sure that you really have researched and that you're very confident, and know that the price is going to vary from state to state, from country to country, and from surgeon to surgeon. One of the things that I think is really important is for you to actually book a consult with a surgeon and go and see them and have a discussion. Often we have a figure in mind that might be wildly different from actually what the real figure is going to be. You might find that you thought it was going to be much higher than it actually is, or you thought it was going to be much lower because you didn't realize everything that's involved and how long the procedure is going to take. So having a consult doesn't lock you into having a procedure. It just means that you're coming to see the surgeon, to meet the team, to see where they practice, where all your post-operative appointments will be, what garments are included, all of that sort of stuff that should be included in your surgery. You will get to sort of get a feel for that. So make sure that you do that. We often recommend that people have at least 1 or 2 consultations, just so that they're comfortable and they fully understand exactly what's going to happen and how you're going to proceed. So one of the things that is really important when you are looking at costings, surgeons, clinics, is to make sure that you're comparing apples with apples. Often you'll get a quote for X amount, and that is only the surgeon fee. It doesn't include the hospital, it doesn't include an overnight stay, it's done as a day procedure, and it makes it difficult for you to know exactly what you're getting. So you can always ask for what's called a fully informed financial consent. That should list everything that you are obliged to pay for. The surgeon, the anaesthetist, whether your surgeon uses an assistant. Better if they use an assistant because it means you have less general anaesthetic, you're less time in theatre, so those costs should be less and they won't be increased by the amount of the assistant. Does it include garments? It's really important to wear a compression garment after you've had brachioplasty. Does it include scar treatments? Are they going to look after you when you get to that 12-month mark and there's a little bit that needs a revision? Is that something that's going to be included, or is that something that's going to be an additional cost to you? So really make sure that when you're looking, you're finding out everything that's involved. Don't just jump on a little number and say, oh yes, that sounds good, because it's not just like you're buying a block of chocolate that's 100 grams everywhere. Wherever you go, what you're getting is different, and it is different in different practices. So just look at that and make sure that you're happy with your decision.